How's everybody doing? Welcome to eWalker TV. To those who have been here, I appreciate you much. And to those who are just arriving, hope we can work today and more in the future. This particular image here grabs people's attention a lot. I feel like I release a lot of other different type of things that are lighter on the eye than this particular one. So I just wanted to let people know, be more receptive um, to other type of things and colors and all type of stuff like that. Social media gives me a little gauge on what people see and what they don't see, because when people like it or things like that, I can see that they actually see it, because I don't know if man these platforms will hide it or whatever, but I don't want to get the sound of paranoid on y'all. But what I like to stick to is the fact that faith is something that's very important in all of our lives. We have faith in something, one thing or the other. We got faith. You know, most of the time we move off of belief, pure belief in something. The transition with me is I wasn't really trying to believe in anything. I've seen things throughout my life to make me, that was just like attention grabbing. But when the time is right, you can be handed all the information that you didn't even know you wanted from the universe. So, with this being said, all I stick to is the truth that I was shown. Because one thing I could tell you, either way, I doubt that somebody can make up the whole sky. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody make up the whole sky up there. You know what I mean? So, nah, man. But with that being said, I don't really go off of. Now it kind of changed into what I've been shown. So I don't want to veer off too far from my people who just arriving. It's gonna sound like I'm getting a little too personal, or whatever. But like that's why earlier on I was feeling how I was feeling about people not acknowledging. Maybe they took it as acknowledging me. What I was saying was, I know for sure one thing can't nobody disprove or anything. They could try to debate or whatever, make me look whatever, but they cannot disprove this stuff to be fake, because it's not. I captured it. So you're going to have to really prove to me something that I already know. I captured it. So you cannot show me this is fake. I don't care what you say. You might could say there's an illusion on the eye, but I captured it. So that's a debate right there, maybe. But hey, color enhanced too. I don't want to leave that part out. Uh, to those, I see a few studiers who have came across my work, and they adjusting the lens that they look through, and they starting to see things. You know what I'm saying? A little differently. I appreciate y'all. That's motivation for me, and that helped me keep going with this. You know what I'm saying? So long as people are learning, like that's the reason why I try not to speak what I personally feel too much, because then that's making it like about me and my. I feel like I have enough to show where I don't have to talk, but I'm gonna have to do some explaining, of course. But when I say talk, I mean too much perspective, because I don't want to steer anyone off from what I think in my mind hemisphere. You know what I'm saying? In my brain, I just say that, and it could come off like, okay, now it's about me and what I think, and then what you think about me personally. I don't want it to be about that. So that's why I show it and try to make the video short. Yeah. The only thing is, man, my only thing, I just want people to know what I feel is the truth. I'm not gonna say the truth, because who am I to tell somebody what's real or not? But I'm saying I believe that what I capture is, I'm gonna just say it really happened. I ain't gonna say it's real, or I ain't gonna say it's whatever. That's for you to understand with your eyes. But You could take this to a technician, Hollywood studio producer. You could take this to anybody you want. I don't care if they, whoever they work for, it don't matter. No discrimination. They cannot prove this is fake. So once you get the understanding that I'm 100% willing to put myself on the line, reputation on the line, and this is real, then you can understand. You can take it for what it is. Uh, this right here, I had to make a whole separate kind of like life to release this stuff, but it's not going to be. I'm not going to be able to hide it forever. You know, maybe if hey, if nobody ever catch on to this stuff, maybe I still can keep it myself a secret from this or whatever. But I had to create like a whole nother social media page, a whole nother just to join groups because my friends, this is alienation itself. When I tell you, when I start showing this stuff, people out, man, you could just feel the difference in energy. Now all of a sudden you woke up to something, you become the weird one. You become different from everybody else. How they man. So I just want to shout out the people who have been here doing uh, different kind of work. Uh, that's going to be doing it. That's doing it right now. That's seeing this and making adjustments. That's going to come in the future and make adjustments. You know, it's hard to keep releasing stuff on this here like social media. Not even social media on this platform here because it's really about keeping a big platform. If you already have a big platform, that's what this is about. So people will make sure they don't acknowledge you. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll I'll show a video with like a couple colors and something, and like people will make another video the next day who ignore you all the time. They'll make a video like, "Hey, you're gonna start seeing this real soon." The same thing I'm showing, they start describing it like, man. I'm like, wow. I had this image for a year, but I just put it out like 5 days ago and you saying it's about to happen. It's like it's coincidence, man. And but I love this stuff, man. I love this work because it taught me so much about myself, about the world, without even having to travel from where I stand. You know, it's the toughest part about it is trying to keep some sense of normalcy with the people that you know. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like you're the guy who was releasing this, and especially with people who know me, because it's like they probably see I'm in these groups and somebody will share it and they're like, "Dang man, this dude." But I don't know, man. I haven't. I can honestly say I haven't fully embraced this like in my normal life. It's more so like work I'm doing just to do it, because I feel why would I had cracked the code, so to speak, to not do it? You know, one thing I learned, like people like me, one thing like Daniel Neems, right? I hate to keep referencing his name, but out of respect to him, I don't want to overdo it. But you know, when he came up with something to see through realms and stuff like that, if it's real or not, that's for other people to be the judge. Only he can know for sure. But they call him a scientist inventor. I've been releasing this stuff for a year. Other people is releasing stuff, and people just act like they don't even exist. You know what I'm saying? We don't even exist. But they'll acknowledge some scientist inventor who's doing great work, by the way. So when I say some, I don't mean disrespect to him. Because if he didn't do his work before me, people wouldn't understand what I'm showing. At least in the very beginning, they're highly receptive, is what I mean by that. So, but it's like, it's hard, man. Especially that like the community for like UFOs and stuff, man. They don't want to acknowledge a brother at all, man. Them big channels over there, wow, you could jump with a burning stick in your hand, burning and saying, "Hey, I'm on fire." They, if you like me, they ain't gonna acknowledge you. Trust me. No matter what you send them, no matter what you show them, they will put the same person from some other place in the world they'll show their stuff. I'm looking at this like I showed you this. Matter of fact, what I'm showing is like right up close, and you ain't even showing what I'm showing. Like you won't even. The thing is, when I say people ignore me, I don't mean like publicly to come out and say, "Hey, this Ewalker TV guy." That's not what I mean. What I mean is they don't even respond in the email. They act like they really a personal direct. They don't respond. That's why I say like, it's just fixed. But just like someone once said, compromise. That was a good way to put it. That was an excellent way to put it because a lot of them is compromise. When I tell you it's bad, it's really bad. Like people think that people is trusted. A lot of people that got big, huge, is trusted people, but they really don't believe what they be saying about, especially like a lot of astrology and whatever, man. Because that now is gonna come off as disrespect for the people. You know what? This is the perfect time for me to end this. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all. And the next one, I guarantee y'all will have no complaints about YouTube or anything. And the next one I'll be releasing would be tomorrow morning. I want to say tomorrow morning. And I think this one particular one is going to be called The Native. And thank y'all for watching. To those, we are like some small knit group who like on to some things here. Let's work. Thank y'all. Later.